Hi, Lindsay Lohan.
Hi, Jamie Lee Curtis.
How are you? We're here 20 years later. It's actually a little more than 20.
It's more than 22?
It'll be 22. It's 22 years later.
Yeah.
That's cray.
And we both look better than ever. What do you remember most from when we first met, and what was your first impression?
Well, as you remember, I stepped into the movie very late in the game. You had been involved for quite a while, and you guys had already formed a band, and you guys were rehearsing a lot, and you guys were well into it, and I sort of stepped in at the last minute. So my first memory of you was loving you. Like I remember walking in and just going, oh yeah, oh, I totally know who you are, because I also had a 15-year-old daughter at home who I had just left the house from. So I think my first feeling was like, oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, hi. I mean, it was really groovy when we met. And, you know, obviously for me,
I said to you, like, hi, Mom. I was nervous when I first met you.
Really?
Yes, because I remember you came onto set and you wanted everyone to wear name tags.
Yes.
And you said, I'm number one on the call sheet, so you listen to me.
Okay.
And I said, and you said to me, you said, one day you're going to be number one on that call sheet. And I was like, yeah, that's the dream. So that has always stuck with me.
Oh, that's interesting.
The number one on the call sheet thing. It's like a crazy thing. I feel like it's so much weight off your shoulders when you're number 2 or 3.
Yeah, far out. I'm.
But you also told me something very important during the first Freaky Friday. You said, the way you show up to set every day depicts how everyone's day is gonna go. And you set the tone. So leave everything or anything that there may be at home, because that tone sets everyone's tone for the day. And that has stuck with me. And I always find that to be so important. You know, when you go to set, you wanna show up with it, you wanna bring that positivity to everyone around you, because that's how the whole day's gonna flow.
Look at me.
I know, we seem to be inside
I'm
each other.
old.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, I'm like the crypt keeper.
Okay, that's enough.
Here's you at the premiere of Freaky Friday on August 6th, 2003. Would you wear this today?
Yeah, I would wear this again. I think this is so cute. I would change the shoes. Those are not happy.
Let me see the
I'm
shoes.
like not happy with those shoes. It was like my phase of like mini dress, baby doll dresses. So anything baby doll was like Dolce & Gabbana at the time, made great
Yes,
baby
and
dolls.
you had the bangs.
Yeah, and I
Yes, and
newly
it was a little
cut
Brigitte
bangs.
Bardot.
Yeah, she was my favorite.
Yes,
Still one of my
still
favorites.
me too.
And I kept wanting to go lighter. And Mark Waters was like, stop changing your hair color, because we were gonna do Mean Girls soon.
Oh.
And he didn't. He's like, I know you want to be blonde, but you're not playing that role.
Yeah, but it's good. It's very good. I like it.
Thank you.
All right, hit me.
Okay, let's talk about your premiere look.
Oh, not, please.
I'm into it.
Let
I
me
think
just
it's
remind you
super
of something.
chic.
I am not a clothes
What do you
girl.
remember about that night?
Not feeling comfortable. It was pretty. It was fine.
It's very rare to see you in a dress.
That's it. I'm not a big dress
But
girl.
it's pretty.
It's just, I'm just
You
not.
wear some dresses in Freakier Friday.
Yes, I do. I do.
Some
Okay.
crazier ones than me.
You've walked in each other's path. You learned a lesson that may serve you again.
Okay, that's enough.
Thank you very much. Did you at all ever hesitate about doing this again with me and with Disney and with the producers and?
No, there was no hesitation.
None?
It was excitement. I mean, I think there was, the only hesitation was about what's the story gonna be, and how do we make it better? Like, so that it attracts people, and because people have grown up with us from the original. So we wanna keep it still enticing and relatable in the right ways.
Right. I mean, but there was no concern about stepping back into.
No, I think if anything, it was more comfort into stepping back into Anna, because how great is it to be able to play a character that you've also aged in life. That character has grown in life. So there's so many more aspects to Anna that I can then relate to and bring to the role. So it was exciting for me.
What is happening? Okay, it's Who am I? It's me, it's Mom.
If you're me and I'm you, then
Who's that? I'm Grandma, sweetheart.
what have you learned about yourself and your character from the first film to now?
Well, You know, in the first movie, I mean, she was an established therapist and mother of two and, you know, a widow and embarking on a new relationship. The first movie was so much a walk a mile in my shoes kind of movie where exchanging your life for the life of a teenager to see what the world is like from their perspective versus the perspective that adults have, which you've just spoken about this new shift of when you're really thinking about somebody else all the time and what their experience is like is hard to imagine. I'm not going to say I learned very much from that, except to be very patient with 15-year-olds because I was also parenting a 15-year-old at the time. And, you know, your acting out in the movie was sort of not that dissimilar to what was happening at home. And so it was, you know, it was a kind of an interesting experience to be able to shoot a movie about it when in fact I was living it. And then now, you know, what's beautiful to me about the story is that Anne is a single mother. And it was really important that I think for the audience that there are women who choose to be single mothers. And my job with you from the beginning of the movie, and it's even a line we added, which was like, I told you from the beginning that I would be there and support you 100%.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of being a grandma. Maybe a helicopter grandma, too much, but that was the whole idea.
Yeah, I
was
think
that,
that's the struggle we find with ourselves in the movie.
Right, is that Tess is saying, I respect you, you wanted to be a mommy, you became a single mommy, and I told you from the beginning, I would be there 100%. Here I am, 100%.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Let me
be. Like the 100% is a little too much. So I do understand that, you know, maybe back the F off is something that Tess needed to learn. And maybe I've learned it a little, just a tiny, tiny bit.
Last time, we convinced everyone that we were each other until we switched back.
I didn't want to be a part of this family, and now I'm part of some dodgy family curse? And I'm the eldest?
Now you're a mommy on screen. What has it been like for you shooting this time around? Like the difference between now that you're a mom? In real life and on screen?
I think the difference is you start to really value your time differently. So I'm very strict on my time, like with myself and on set. Like I just want to get there, shoot. You see me, I want to like get done. Like I don't want to chill and hang around because I want to get home and see my son and get my rest because my sleep is valuable too.
Sure.
I think that's the main thing. But it's also, I see things differently. I can see for my character, for Anna, she's a mom. I can relate to the things that moms relate to on screen now, which I didn't have to do before as characters. So I can bring that with me to whoever I play in that position.
As you know, my life is my family, for sure.
Me too.
And when that happens for someone, I remember when we first spoke and you told me you were pregnant.
Yep.
And that's just an experience. Being a mother is just a whole new world. Not to do a Disney song, but it's a whole new world.
Yeah.
And I know what it means for me. I also know the complications that it means. I know how hard it is to work and do that. I've done that since my kids were little. It's as you said, you're constantly in conflict because you want to be home with your kids, but you're also doing your job.
Yeah.
And trying to learn how to do both. It's very challenging.
I think it helped because I did a movie just before Freakier Friday, and I found a rhythm with how it would work, and I found it's also really important to find that balance of when you get home, you really switch off from work and just are home, like no phone down, family time, and then weekend is really just, and you really enjoy the weekend so much more because it's like a whole new world.
Whole new world. Yes, I mean it's life changing.
Yeah,
and yet it also naturally softens you as a human because you are so focused on someone outside of yourself.
Yeah.
And that's also the beautiful part of motherhood. I've seen that in you off before we even started shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, you met Louis when he was
Well,
I
he
think, like,
was
4 months
It
old.
was when it was it was right after the Oscars.
Yeah,
So it was in 23. It was it was
Yeah.
yeah.
it was tiny.
And
baby.
so he was little, and
and now you see him at home the
well,
other day.
and by the way, in a week, you're not going to stop running
I know, I feel it
until-
already. He's
until
starting
he's
to walk.
like 5 years of running
Yeah.
after him.
Yeah,
He's right on, like he's at
the
this,
verge.
he's on this tilt. He's starting to move. And as soon as he starts to
and
move,
he doesn't like when he first started like taking his steps. Now that he can take more than a few, he runs, and I'm
Right.
like, oh God, it's happening.
it's all happening.
It's
And-
happening.
And it's beautiful to see for me. It's beautiful to see that experience because it's life-changing and it's gorgeous. And I'm
you.
happy
Yeah, it
for
is.
you. I'm happy to see it and be a part of it, the little I get to be. As you know, I'm very mature, so I like little children. I relate to them more than I relate to you, but that's okay.
She thinks you're cute.
I do not.
Yes, she does.
I do.
She so does.
Dr. Coleman?
Oh my God, go.
That's my therapist.
I don't think you've changed. I think you're this. I think you're the same. You're
I'm pretty much the same.
yeah, because you bring a lot of like fun and love and warmth to the set, and you just did that before. Like I felt
Yeah.
that same thing from you before. So I don't think there's been. I mean, you did win an Oscar.
That happened. You know what?
But it hasn't
that doesn't
changed you.
change you. That doesn't change you. It's a trophy.
It shouldn't.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's a lovely thing to have happen and
Yeah.
all that, and obviously it was a surprise. And I'm happy about it. I'm not unhappy about it. I mean, it's still shocking to me that that exists, but it doesn't change you. It may change the way people think about you. It may change the way you are now
Perceived or something.
perceived, which is not is out of my control. So for me, it really didn't change
I don't think
me.
you've changed. I think if anything,
I've-
we've grown
I'm-
closer, so our relationship is different.
Well,
we've
because we're
changed
now
in our
because we
lives
now
separately
have so much
together.
in common.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens. You have a child. I'm like, babe, been there, done that, and right away we have a new language. Whereas
Yeah.
being a teenager and an adult, I could say I've been there, done that, but it's not
like
as
light years
It's
difference.
light years.
Flip your hair. Good. Big moves. Bite your lip. Not your top lip, your bottom lip.
I know what this is. You're having a stroke.
No, I just need to go to the bathroom.
Lindsay, it took us 2 decades, 20 years to get here. So I'm curious, where do you see yourself 20 years from now? That's the question.
I don't know. I manifest for certain things to happen that I want in my life, which I will keep to myself. But 20 years from now, I mean, I love doing what I do. I love acting. More children.
I was going to say, Luai will be 21 20
Yeah.
years from now.
I'll be
Luai
stalking
will
him
be
in college.
Yeah, Luai will be
Checking out what
an
he's doing.
adult man 20 years from now. You understand
Yeah.
that?
Don't make me think like that. He's my baby right now. Let
I'm
me
telling
enjoy
you,
it.
he's going to be able to not go into a bar
Okay,
and not get
stop,
carded,
Jamie.
or get carded and be like, yeah, got it.
I don't know. I don't know what life will be like 20 years from now. Who knows? We never know what tomorrow brings. I feel very grateful for the life that I have and live, and my family is everything. I have a solid husband who I love to death and a beautiful son. So I'm happy with where I am. Tomorrow will come, and then we'll think about tomorrow.
By the way, I very well could be dead in 20 years,
my gosh.
or we could be shooting Freakiest Friday, and
That was-
Julia and Sophia are both moms of 15-year-olds, and you and you're granny, and I am great granny. And that's the Freakiest Friday. Maybe we will, in 20 years, we will have already made and released
Yeah.
Freakiest Friday.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, maybe it will be sooner.
It'll be fun. I'm totally down for it. How great would that be? How great would that
would be hysterical.
How amazing would that be?
Okay, now it's happening.
But I mean, wouldn't that be amazing? To be able to see a
Yeah.
movie called Freaky Friday, Freakier Friday, and Freakiest Friday with 3 generations of people with you and me recurring in
Yeah.
those 3 stories.
Yeah, it would be
It'd
incredible.
be fantastic. I'm totally down for it. You in?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, I'm in. Good.